Breaking news, my wonderful people. Philip Shaibu seems to be a bittered person. We all know he lost at the PDP primary elections, and it is expected that he withdraws quietly. But no, that is not the case. Philip Shaibu has been making troubles ever since the primary elections was conducted in Benin City. Now, he went ahead and approached the court. The court has finally dismissed Philip Shaibu's request to void Ighodalo'S candidacy. Ighodalo was picked as the winner of the PDP party's governorship primary elections, which took place in Benin City. But then, Philip Shaibu kicked against it. Now, a lot of people might be, wondering, how come this man has grown so desperate? Let's not forget, Governor Godwin Obaseki had made this known even before now, that Philip Shaibu is a desperate man. Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Now, a very high court in Abuja has dismissed a lawsuit brought by the impeached Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, seeking to nullify the February 22 governorship primaries of the People's Democratic Party in the state. Ighodalo, who was declared the winner of the party's governorship primary elections, which took place in Benin City, in his judgment, Justice James Omotosho on Monday stated that Shaibu did not have the legal standing to challenge the outcome of the primaries because he did not fully participate in it and was not present at the venue on the day it took place. Omotosho further wrote that Shaibu's lawsuit was premature as he failed to exhaust the internal dispute resolution mechanism within the PDP before resorting to court. However, the judge emphasized that as a member of the party, Shaibu was obligated to follow its rules and regulations, which speculates that an aggrieved aspirant must approach the party's appeal committee before filing any lawsuits, which Philip Shaibu did not do. They stated that there was sufficient evidence indicating Ighodalo's victory in the primary elections. So why all this chaos? Why all this, beating around the bush? Because Shaibu instituted a suit seeking to nullify the primary elections conducted by the PDP in Edo State, which produced Ighodalo as the candidate for the forthcoming gubernatorial election. And Shaibu had in his suit prayed the court to issue an order stopping the INEC from accepting or recognizing Ighodalo as the PDP governorship candidate in Edo State. He requested the court for an order to compel the PDP to conduct a fresh primary election. And this act was mainly that the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022 and the PDP guidelines were violated in the conduct of the primary elections held on February 22, 2024. But then, what can we say? I mean, this guy is taking this case too far. Because he lost at the primaries, he's saying no. If it is not him, no other person can take that position. So he's out for blood. He's out to do anything just to make sure Ighodalo doesn't get that position. That is why he approached the court to disqualify the election that brought about Ighodalo as the party's flag bearer in the upcoming elections in Edo State. So my country people, this has really gotten out of hands. And I don't know why Philip Shaibu, Shaibu is so ambitious and so desperate. Yes, he's so desperate. Because of his desperation, he was sacked, he was impeached. As the deputy governor of the state, he was impeached even before the end of his tenure, which brought him a lot of disgrace. And after that impeachment, a lot of Nigerians felt that, okay, Philip Shuaibu would, easily retire, but no, he's not ending there. He decided to approach the court. Now the judgment has been given, and Shaibu has no choice than to accept this judgment. I don't know what lawyers, who have been advising Shaibu to pursue this case, but we know that this case is going nowhere, because for someone that did not conduct an election properly, came up and announced himself as the winner, and ever since then creating problems from one place to another for the People's Democratic Party. This would not lead him anywhere. He's just going back and front. I mean, he's not a smart politician. People expected him to be humble and, respect his boss, Governor Godwin Obaseki, the governor of Edo State. He would have still retained his position as the deputy governor until the end of their tenure. But because of his desperation, because of his ambition, no one is criticizing him for wanting to contest for the seat of, being the governor of the state. But the path he took was a wrong path, and it has led him nowhere. It has led him nowhere. Instead, it has created more troubles between him and Obaseki. So at this point, Philip Shaibu is on his own. Even when he was impeached, he was going around making series of threats that Obaseki removed him because they were not in line, and because of his governorship ambition, that was why Obaseki, impeached him. A lot of stories were flying up and down. So my country people, this is a party issue. Philip Shaibu should go to the party and resolve this issue with the party. Approaching the court has said no. This does not have any legal standing at all, because Philip Shuaibu lacked the legal standing to challenge the primaries outcome in the first place due to his non-participation and absence from the venue on the day it took place. Where was Philip Shuaibu when the PDP were conducting their primaries? He was nowhere to be found. Instead, he conducted his own primaries in his house and then gave a fake result. And then you expect the people to clap for you? No. The judge has said, as a PDP member, he is obligated to follow the party's rule, which mandates that any dissatisfied candidate must first appeal to the party's appeal committee before taking any legal action. And this part he did not follow. So the court kicked away his motion, on his quest to invalidate Ighodalo'S PDP candidacy. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm dropping here. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.